Freaking Joshua uploaded a video, but it looks like this video is in Japan. So Joshua tried every viral street food in Japan. So I'm very curious to see what are the most viral street foods in Japan are. I'm very curious. I don't know because I don't really follow any viral stuff at the end of the day. It's just because I don't really. I assume these are probably on TikTok or something like that. So that's probably like my estimated guess. But let's see if one of my viewers, since they're in Japan or so, is curious to see if they've tried any of these. I'm so curious.
I've been obsessed with Japanese food since I was a little kid. I loved it so much that I worked at one of the best Japanese restaurants in the US for almost 3 years. But here's the crazy part. I've never been to Japan. So today,
Japan looks so fun. Oh, I know where he's at. I know exactly where he's at.
I'm finally here to eat every single possible legendary Japanese street food that I can find. From the stuff that we already know to maybe some hidden gems that only the locals know about. And everything will be getting placed on an S-tier list, and at the end of the video, we will give you our very best item. And we're starting at
Harajuku, Tokyo. And I'm joined by local expert Yappy from Arigato Travel, one of Japan's best food tour companies. As his pin says, no Yappy, no life. Later on, we'll be going more street level, trying more traditional viral things like pufferfish and baby octopus, but we're starting our journey on
Takeshita Street in Harajuku. Harajuku is the capital of a kawaii, which means cute, pretty, adorable.
the second you walk on the
Oh, I gotta get over there. I gotta go over there.
street, I get why. You got pink, the smell of sugar, artificial flavors, kawaii, like you.
Our first stop is the Tanghulu skewer. Strawberry
Whoa,
and grape.
that
Very kawaii.
whoa,
How does it
damn!
taste?
Look at it. There's a fucking crystal
A
and
lot of
shit.
tanghulu, when it's not made properly, it doesn't have the right crunch. But this one, the actual coating is perfectly crisp, like glass. It doesn't stick, it's not chewy.
Damn, that shit looks beautiful though. I ain't gonna lie, that crystal glass is so shiny.
And the strawberries are great too.
Outside it's crunchy, so fresh inside.
It's really nice, it's refreshing. I'll give it a B. I don't think it's quite A-worthy. I think you should try it, but don't go out of your way.
Our first score on the board, and now we are headed upstairs to grab an insane rainbow six.
What the fuck is that? Also, I forgot to add my. That looks like a very insane cotton candy though. When you decide to go, I'll give you info. Yeah, when I have enough money for it though. Once I think probably once after once I get like the second computer to be able to multi-stream on YouTube for the YouTube audiences and everything. I think that's probably the time where I can probably save up or so to go to Japan, so.
Layer cotton candy. Each layer is supposedly a different flavor stacked on top of each other until it gets
Holy
actually this
Jesus
big, which was
Christ.
concerning for my stomach.
Texturally, it's very nice. Flavor-wise, I'm not like picking up a ton of flavor out of it. It's like I just feel like I taste sugar, but it still tastes great. All in all, I think it's another B tier. It's nice. It's just a fun treat. It's not mind-blowing, it's just nice, tasty, fun.
I don't know if I could be able to
to
finish that, to be honest.
So something I learned very quickly in Japan is that there's 0 trash cans outside, and we only tore off a couple pieces of this giant thing, so we offered it to this group of kids. Safe to say, they were pretty pumped. Hopefully they enjoyed it.
What is a micro pig cafe? Oh my God, there's pigs!
Yes.
What the fuck?
Look, they're having so much fun. This is better than Disneyland.
And then this is not the only one.
A Shiba cafe and capybara.
Oh, my sister will love the Shiba. My sister wants a Shiba for a pet.
Cafe. I love Japan.
Next up are these massive sandwiches where we'll be getting both an egg and meat one containing 400
Jesus fucking Christ.
grams of meat. Nearly a full pound.
You could get a travel friend to split the bill for the hotel or Airbnb. We'll see what happens. I know one of my VTuber friends is gonna be living in Japan. I'd be curious to see if I can be able to stay over there at their place, because it'll probably save us the cost or so for the sleeping or so. The only thing that'd be well, depending when it is or so, I would probably have to buy the ticket many months in advance in order for me to go to to Japan. That's probably the best way to save money, I guess.
supposedly. Both sandwiches will be tiered, and whichever scores the highest will be entered in the competition. But before we get to eat, something unexpected happened. They actually let me work in their kitchen and make one.
I don't know what any of this says.
Now, they ended up cooking the meat for me because they didn't trust me with it, which I thought was funny, but they did let me add a little bit of their seasoning to it. We take out some toasted buns, added some butter, and a good helping of honey mustard. Once they finished cooking the meat, they handed me the pan and I had to carefully layer it on top. I thought even coverage was the goal, but it turns out they just wanted me to make this pyramid-shaped thing, which I guess made it look more substantial. Then they wrap it up a couple times in plastic wrap, slice, add some garnish, and I personally thought it was overcooked. Maybe they should have let me cook the meat, but you know, whatever.
Smells beefy, smells good. Cheers. It's slightly overcooked just a little, but it's not dry at all. The meat is surprisingly tender, which I wouldn't have expected from skirt steak. The honey mustard plus the butter just
I recommend 100% recommend it to plan to advance it in
Now for the egg
plan it in
sandwich.
advance.
Wow,
Yeah.
literally overflowing. The bread can barely contain it. Phenomenal. Immediately better than 80%
You can
of
crash at
breakfast
Pillow's
sandwiches
place.
in
You
the
can,
US. This
you
is
can
like a
finally put
bodega
her in the
sandwich
box
on
and
crack.
take her to church
Texture
and
of the
train
egg is
with
so
the
nice.
monks.
The salty ham, and you still taste the cheddar cheese in it too.
No
It's
more
cheesy,
horny.
It's rich, it's creamy. I'm putting this in S. It doesn't need to
Really?
be better. I'm
It's that
happy
good,
with
huh?
this. S tier. Moving
I planned for a
On our way
year
out,
for
an
this
audience
trip.
member stopped by to take a pic, and he decided to
But like
join-
I said, I would have to like, I would have to like, once everything is, once I get everything over, because at the moment, like the whole AI is causing problems or so for PC shit. I have to make sure to get everything. Have to get all that stuff first,
join us in rating the steak as well.
For the best I've had, I would say I would put it at like an A probably. Still really good.
I like this kid.
So we have a rating double confirmed. Moving on to our last spot in Harajuku. I'm sure you've seen these twisted potatoes.
I've had this before. The potato tornado or whatever it's called.
Somewhere. They put them on a skewer, they fry them for a couple of minutes, and then they coat them in a salt and butter seasoning.
Yeah.
I've always thought they were a little gimmicky, but maybe they're good. We gotta give them
I
a
like it
fighting chance
actually.
here.
You can choose 3 different sizes,
except-
long, longer, longest.
I don't. It's small. just small for me.
This is the longest. I'm enjoying this.
Multiple layers of texture. It's not quite evenly cut. So instead of it being super, super, super crunchy throughout the whole thing, you get some bites that are crunchy and you get some bites that have like a little bit of that fresh potato chew. Almost like a roasted potato in a way. I don't know who that was. I don't know what's going on right now. This is great. I think I'm gonna put this in an A tier. I was ready to complain.
With that, we wrap up Harajuku, and we move on to Uru Harajuku for a coffee pit stop at Latte Pocket.
He's
Latte
telling me that they have
pocket.
a 3-dimensional latte. I have no idea what that means.
Hey, on a
So you can
15 stream
bring your
streak.
picture
Hey,
of
nice.
your friend or your pets, and then they're gonna draw over the phone.
What?
I'll be honest, this was cool to see happen, but
Yeah, I feel like you goon out harder. It's almost like you're a guy or so gooning out so hard. I haven't
did
seen a
make
female
me
goon that
question whether
hard
or
in my
not
entire
the
life.
coffee was gonna be any good.
Well, that's cute.
That's meringue. That's also meringue. Very nice. Yappy's going into another store. So we have me. Hello. Here's Nami. Uncanny. I feel like all cats kind of look the same unless they're ugly, and my cat is not ugly. Don't you dare say anything. I'll find you. Straight through
Your
meringue.
cat is ugly. I said it.
Rip. Give it a little taste.
You can't
Funny
find
enough,
me.
the foam has like no flavor whatsoever, but it's fun. The coffee itself isn't half bad. For the novelty and the fun of it, you know what? I'll give it a solid B tier.
I'm not a huge fan of coffee, so I probably wouldn't go to this place, in my personal opinion.
I'm enjoying it, and I'm gonna drink it, and this is just a happy, fun time, and I love Japan. Thank you so much. Moving on.
I could not believe my eyes at the next spot.
Slice
we
of
came
life?
all the way from Texas. Try some
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God. Hey, Ronan.
Japanese street food, and surprisingly, there was Texas barbecue. How could we not?
They
try
got
that?
Texas
But I really wanna
barbecue
know,
over
How
there?
does it compare to good old Texas?
A slice of Texas in the middle of Tokyo. I wouldn't have guessed it. I thought I was getting away from it, and yet here we are. Let's taste.
The owner set us up with some ribs, which looks fantastic, but what I'm really here for is the brisket.
We have the A5 Wagyu brisket and burnt ends. A5 has a unique capability of making the lean equally as good as the fatty because of the intramuscular fat that's in A5. This one's very tender. I can barely even pierce it with the spork. It literally hits your tongue and evaporates. I mean, it is so unctuous. The fat is just rendered enough that it's not
I went
too
to a
much.
place
It's
called
meat
the
butter, and the
Iowa
smoke is
barbecue, really
very, very
good.
frontal. You can taste the
How about
oak
this
wood.
one?
It's seasoned really nice.
You should go
with
to this
salt.
one.
The salt levels are, I mean, I would argue perfect. We got a slice of Texas right here. I'm feeling very represented. My mom would be really proud. Moving on.
Overall, comparing this to the greatest Texas barbecue I've had, honestly, I'd give it just barely over the B tier into a solid A tier. I think it's good effort. If you're in Tokyo, I would definitely
Smokemanship. Karuzawa? Slice of life. It's a food truck. Ah, I see.
Recommend stopping by. On to the next.
We were walking and we stumbled upon a fresh squeezed orange juice vending machine. The only reason I noticed it was because I was walking and I could smell fresh oranges wafting through the air, which if you look around here, there's nowhere that should be happening. I turn and I see this beautiful orange box. So let's try it. It's ice cold. It's so refreshing. The way it's squeezing it,
Dude, that looks so good to drink, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I'm convinced Pillow is possessed by the spirits of pervy Sage from Naruto, an old pervy old man in anime, always catching those nosebleeds for anything etchy. Maybe they got reincarnated, probably.
getting that essential oil from the peel, so it has that like fresh, rich orange flavor. Where else are you gonna just randomly stumble upon freshly squeezed juice vending machine?
I like that though.
It's good. I could drink 100.
Unfortunately, you know for a fact that like anywhere else outside of Japan probably would not exist because they would just probably steal the oranges that are inside or something, you know?
Moving on.
Next item was a matcha crepe. They layered many things in this toasted bread, and some of them I couldn't identify.
Oh my god, that looks so fucking... Dude, what the fuck? Dude, that looks so good.
That is a potato?
I'm worried about this one. Is it really possible for every element to be great on their own as well as combined? I mean, I don't know.
Oh, dude, that looks so
The macaron is
delicious.
nice. It's got a good chew to it. The toast on the bread is actually immaculate. I think it's fried. I'm really not a fan of the whipped cream in there. There's no seasoning on it at all. There's no like sugar or anything. It's completely unsweetened whipped cream, and there's way too much matcha in there. It's like borderline bitter. Honestly,
Really? Not a lot of sugar? Probably my kind of cup of tea, to be honest, because I'm not really a like super sweet person, so...
I really don't like this one. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna give this an F. I'm not gonna get this again. I feel like there's so many great foods in Japan, and this is crazy overhyped. And I mean that with love. I'm loving my time here. I'm coming back, just not to this place.
You know, it can't all be bangers. We have to be honest here. That's the whole point of this video. We're serious, all right? I'm not gonna be over here saying
I'ma try it out when I get over there.
everything's good. So let's get back on track. Our next spot has two opportunities: bruleed sweet potatoes and a silky hand-pressed Okinawan sweet potato ice cream. I got good feelings here.
Sweet potato.
Wow. Whoa. Okay, let's go for it. That's phenomenal. So they have this very fragrant vanilla custard, and you mix that and you scrape that beautifully silky smooth sweet potato, and then the little bites of crunch from the caramelized sugar on top. This is a perfect food. And you know what? It's not too sweet, very balanced. So this is a paste of potato.
This one's made from beni imo, which literally means red potato, but it's actually purple, coming from the down south tropical area.
And there's ice cream in the bottom. Let's go for it.
Dude, that looks good.
Whoa, totally different than I would have expected. The texture is like unlike anything I've ever had.
The texture of this paste is really airy.
As you're biting through it, it's so soft like a pillow, and then it comes together as this dense,
Dude,
just
that looks
sweet, almost earthy
good.
sweet potato flavor, combined with this sort of light vanilla ice cream. Amazing texture, amazing flavor. I would put it as an S. It's just unique. It's its own thing. There's nothing else really like this, and it is kind of perfect. If you can find it, go and get it. Moving on.
Of course, we can't go to Japan and not get onigiri. This one is a pork
Of
and
course.
egg version. Let's see where it stands.
Oh, you went for the whole thing. Sometimes when it falls apart, you just gotta put the whole thing in your mouth. Pause. The rice is nice, it's seasoned nicely, it's balanced well, there's a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of acidity. I'm grabbing this on the go. If I want a little bite, but I'm not starving, snack on one of these, split one of them, keep moving. This is very much the nature of street food, and I would give it a B tier. It's satisfying, but more of like a, I need to stop real quick and get a snack kind of bite.
Next up, Hokkaido milk soft serve. I have been dreaming about this since I've seen it across the internet, and finally I get to try it.
Oh, I think I might know how this ice cream is. I think I know.
Now, while we are in Tokyo, this milk is sourced specifically from Hokkaido cows. And apparently these cows are raised in a perfectly non-stressed, beautiful environment, full of green, which supposedly makes the milk taste substantially better. So let's see where it stands.
Wow, it is very good. It's not super sweet. The traditional soft serve that you expect out of a machine in like the US, it's milk plus like a powdered base, and then they soft serve it. This actually tastes like rich, fresh, creamy milk. Out of all the things we've had so
I think I know what this ice cream tastes like. I think I've had similar ones to it.
far. So much of it has been kind of like just a blast in your taste buds with sugar, and I love that this is balanced, and they're actually focusing on the flavor and the quality of the milk. They're basically saying, our milk is the greatest milk on earth. That's what you're gonna taste, and it's the finest you're gonna get. S tier, easy. I wish more soft serve was
I
like
think
this.
I know. I think I know how this one
Osaka,
tastes
our
like.
final Tokyo bite is the curry pan. It's like a deep-fried curry-filled hot pocket, but this one has a few surprises. But does it really have the ability to top
Dude, that looks
our tier list?
tasty.
Usually it's only curry inside a curry pan, but this time they have special topping like a savory pancake from where I'm from, Osaka.
Let's try it. That's insane. Oh, there's cheese. Oh, there's so many textures.
Oh,
the entire
dude.
outside is like studded with this crunchy texture, but the bread itself is actually so nice. It's so moist. It's not dry at all. It's super fluffy, super light. And then on the inside, you have this sort of like very savory Japanese curry with mozzarella or some sort of stretchy cheese in there. And then of course the smokiness of the bonito flake, the okonomiyaki
That looks
sauce,
so
the creaminess of
nice.
the mayo. This is a perfect bite. I love this. This is immediate S tier. It requires zero thought whatsoever. I would
Curry
seek
on
this
the
out every single
inside?
time I
Hell
can.
yeah,
I love
dude.
this. It's with a heavy heart we have to say goodbye to Yappy. I'm so sad to see you leave. Thank you, and shout out to Arigato Travel. Be sure to check them out. They're phenomenal. Wouldn't have been able to do it without you. Thank you. I love you. It's okay, you don't have to say it back. Moving on to Osaka.
The next morning, we took a bullet train to Osaka, and we actually managed to catch Mount Fuji's very first snow. Insane luck. Let's hope that continues in finding more incredible items. Here, we'll occasionally be joined by Sei from Arigato Travel, who'll be helping us find our places for viral Osakan street food. Here's
Oh
what
my god. Oh.
our tier list is looking like so far. It feels strong, but I have a feeling it's gonna get stronger. Let's kick things off at Osaka's most famous and viral street, Dotonbori.
Of course. I know exactly where it is. Oh, the takoyakis, bro. Oh, dude, those are so good to eat.
It's home to one of the world's most famous Japanese dishes.
I actually would love to make takoyakis at home. I think it'd be really fun for a cooking stream in the future.
Takoyaki. Excited is too small of a word for how I feel.
Tell us a little bit about this one.
The US sent us lots of flour after World War II as a relief because Japan couldn't grow enough rice. And then Osakan people needed to come up with unique dishes. And then this was definitely one of them. And this place, they put lots of tempura crunch, as you can see. And tiny chunk of the octopus is inside because octopus was abundant in the Seto Inland Sea, which is right next to Osaka. So this is a really popular
That's
local
so
dish
fucking
that
good.
it's a must try when you're here.
Is this a place from Yakuza or Like a Dragon? It is from Yakuza.
So we have the salt version here, and then we're gonna build up to the
Authentic
traditional sauce and
takoyakis
mayo
is out of
version.
this
Cheers.
world. Yeah, of course.
Very hot. Oh my god. Okay, I'm okay now. Whoa. You guys know I have a salt-heavy palate. You know I like things seasoned properly. And I'll tell you right now, the bang of salt when you take that first bite is so incredible. It's so seasoned, so salty. You taste that seaweed, the nori. It's oceanic. The tempura crunch adds incredible texture. And the nice chew from the octopus. Custardy inside. Really nice. Now the question is, which is better, the salt or the mayonnaise sauce? I'm scared to take another bite. It's so hot. I'm gonna go for it. So hot. I'm fighting for my life. I just love that like smoky sauce, the creamy mayonnaise, and then of course the bonito flakes add that additional umami, and also like that nice roasted fish flavor. A strong A tier. It's a really nice street snack. I would eat all of these, but I also want to not burn my taste buds off, so we'll move on to the next.
Osaka starting out strong the gates with a powerful A tier. I'm excited for this next one because I've been making and eating taiyaki for what feels like my whole life. And I always thought it was pretty good, but I've never had one in Japan, and a fresh one off the street. Let's see how it is.
This is a classic Osaka dish. It literally comes from Osaka. If there's gonna be a place to try it, this would
Those
be
are
the
so
place.
good, to be honest. At a crochet that had cheese and crabs, so damn good. And you'll never taste it again because you gotta go back to where you came from. Not until the next time you visit.
To try it. Looks incredible. It feels crisp. It's hot and fresh. This is the red bean flavor. It's the classic
Yeah, the
choice.
classic
Cheers. Oh yeah, very, 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 very good. It's cooked perfectly. I love that the actual taiyaki shell.
We have the ice cream version of this. So there's like an ice cream taiyaki over here. I have one in my freezer. And it's so fucking good. It's imported from Japan or so, because I have a international marketplace. Literally, my international marketplace has like every single like food from like food ingredients, you know, fresh produce and stuff like that from around the world, and it's pretty good actually.
is so thin and crisp. It's not thick and cakey. I've had a lot of different ones that are almost like a soft waffle. That's some bullshit. This is the right one. You still have that nice chew as well. And the sweetness of the red bean. I actually think this is really phenomenal. This is one of the best taiyaki I've ever had. Yeah, it's an S. I don't think it gets better than this. Moving on.
Osaka on the board with an S tier.
Hell
Arguably
yeah.
one of the most viral traditional items on our list, and it actually delivered. The competition is ramping up. Now we really head street side into Kuruman Market, Osaka's most famous street food market. Here there's gonna be a massive variety of street foods to try, but our next two items are the real standouts.
Behind me is arguably the most famous poisonous fish on planet Earth that is eaten. They don't do this as much in Japan, but in America, if you order this and a menu happens to serve it, which very few do, they have an ambulance sitting outside, and it is fugu, also known as puffer fish. We're gonna have the sashimi version, so let's try it. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm kind of nervous, guys. I've never had this in my life. It looks like a sort of like a tender white fish. So the way I'm gonna do this is touch chili sauce, you see that on there, and then into the ponzu. The best way I can describe it, a lot of fish that you have usually, like if you look at like a kami and tuna, right? It's like literally falls apart in your mouth. There's no intramuscular tendon in it whatsoever. This, on the other hand, has a lot of density. It's very chewy, but in a nice way. It's got a nice bounciness to it. Flavor-wise, it's pretty mellow, actually. Not fishy. There's like a coldness to it. There's some sort of an aftertaste, and I'm hoping that's not poison. That would be awesome if it wasn't. But all things considered, out of all the sashimi, I honestly wouldn't seek this out. There's so many other pieces of fish I would eat before this. I would probably put this at a solid B. It's a nice fish, but it's certainly not my first pick. Moving on.
Keeping on with the seafood, we continue down to the market for a quail egg stuffed baby octopus, or taco tamago.
Normally I like my octopus grilled, but this being cooked down, letting all that sweet soy glaze get absorbed into the little suction cups in the body of the actual squid is really nice. I don't think—
Dude, I ain't gonna lie, I would probably eat that.
quail egg adds that much. I could honestly do without it. It's fun, but not really a necessity. But the octopus itself is surprisingly tender, not chewy. It's got a great texture. But out of all the things that we've had today, like I would put it at a solid B tier. Out of all the octopus dishes I've had though, it's not the top, but it is good. I'm a fan. Moving on.
Next topic are these sweet potato chips. Say told me that they're gaining in popularity, so I figured I'd give them a taste.
They look incredible.
You know what they remind me of? They remind me of, we have like a Hispanic version of this. Let me see. My mom used to make them all the time when she used to sell them. Yeah, these ones. She would either make them into like this, or she would turn them into this with like seasoned salt and everything. It's plantain. It's plátanos. My mom used to sell them a long time ago. It's like super long time ago.
I love how thin they are, but
that's what it kind of looks like.
It's just a sweet potato chip. I see people walking around eating these. I'm like, how good could it really be? I will say, they're seasoned nicely. Cheers. I see why people like them so much. I think people are not used to getting things that are seasoned properly, so the fact that this is seasoned properly is adding a whole nother level to it being good. And I think because they're so substantial, one chip is like 3, 4, 5 bites. It's like a whole meal in a cup. I like it, I'm into it. This is honestly worthy of an A tier. There aren't many chips that I think are worthy of an A tier, but this one definitely is. Moving on.
Time for a heavy hitter. For years, we've seen this item jiggling about on Instagram. It is the Jiggly Japanese cheesecake.
Oh, the Jiggly cheesecake. Yo, hey, yo. Hey, yo. I want this, dude. Oh, dude, I so want this.
I have always wanted to try this. I'm incredibly excited, and I gotta be honest, it looks just as perfect as I thought it would. But how does it taste?
It's light, there's a creaminess to it. It's very lightly sweetened. One of the things I like about Japan is that they don't over sweeten their desserts. Their desserts are actually very mellow on sugar levels. They focus a lot.
That's why I love Japanese sweets, because they're not like overly sweet. It's just perfect.
On the flavor, but texture-wise, it's kind of like almost eggy, and it just feels like baked meringue with very little flavor. This is more novelty than it is like a mind-boggling experience, if I'm being honest with you. I feel like a lot of people come and eat this and they hype it up, they hype it up, they hype it up. Oh, it's the greatest thing I've ever had. Get out of here. There's not much going on. Honestly, I'm gonna put this at a D. I'm sorry, I don't think it's that great. If I waited in line for this and I ate this, I would be pissed. This is a country full of some of the greatest food in the world. Don't waste your time with this. Go somewhere and find something maybe a little bit more local. Wow.
Nah, I'm gonna eat that. Nah, I'm gonna try that out. So 100% gonna try that out.
Honestly, this might have been one of the most disappointing bites in the last 5 years of my life. I'm just gonna be flat out with you guys. And we only have 4 more items remaining before I choose my favorite S tier. Will any of these 4 dethrone the current S tiers? On to one of our most viral items here in Japan. You can't walk down the street without seeing this everywhere, the 10 yen coin. It's essentially kind of like a grilled cheese. It's got a lot of buzz, it's got a lot of popularity, but so far they're not doing so good with overhyped food. So how does it stand?
Honestly, this is one that's actually worth the hype. You got sort of like this very soft, crisp on the outside, super soft and fluffy on the inside pancake, and then the cheese.
Yo,
has like
that,
a really nice.
yo, that cheese stretch looks so good, dude.
Creamy, light, cheesy flavor. This is fun. I like this one. I like cheese. Like, look how cheesy this is. I mean, it's crazy. This is so phenomenal.
Dude,
I'm
that
actually
looks
a big
great.
fan of it. I'm gonna put it in an A tier. I don't think it's S tier worthy. I would definitely spend some time going and getting it. Moving on.
Another viral item surprisingly meets the hype. Now moving on to try these Chinese pork buns.
I know this is a bit of an unusual one, right? Because this is a Chinese dish. We're in Japan. This is Japanese street food. But let me tell you something. We're doing things that are viral in many parts of the global hemispheres that exist. Think about it this way. What you know is viral, what the American people know is viral is one thing, but what the Japanese people know is viral would be this. If you are Japanese and you live in Japan, you likely know and love 551. They really keep the name simple here. I can respect that. Mustard. You'll never really find a Chinese person doing this, but the Japanese suggest it. Cheers. That's a banger. Oh my God.
Mustard? Mustard on that? Interesting. I'm gonna have to try that out, actually.
Will say the mustard opens up your sinuses, dude. I smell smells I didn't even smell before, but now I smell them. The dough is so soft, it's so light, it's so delicate, it's so fluffy. Great chew. The filling is also very delicate as well. It's bouncy, it's got good chew, but not only is it like the fatty traditional meat that you would expect inside of something like this, but I like how tender it is. It like melts in your mouth. It's seasoned perfectly. It's got like onion in it. You can see whole sauteed onion. Out of all the bao I've had, I really like this. Out of the things that we've had thus far, this is a banging S tier. It's so funny to have a Chinese dish in a Japanese street food video as an S tier, but it's an S tier. It's really good.
But will it beat our other items? We'll decide in a bit, but now we are on to 2 of the most viral items I've seen on all of the internet. I'm sure you've seen this guy before, but if you haven't, he literally torches bluefin tuna with his bare hands. He dunks his hands in ice water in order to increase the endurance
What
he has
the
against
fuck?
the heat. It's a pretty incredible show. Unfortunately,
Oh, holy shit, that's kind of crazy. That's a crazy ass thing to do.
we got cut off right before we got to taste it, and thankfully, we had an audience member that was already in line that was kind enough to let us have a bite of his dish. Big shout out to you. You saved our behind on that one.
Casey is kind enough to let us have a bite so we don't miss the bite. So thank you, Casey. We appreciate you. I'm gonna pick a small piece because I don't want to steal too much from you guys. Wow, okay. It's way better than I thought it was gonna be. I'm thinking like, oh, this is some bullshit, blah, blah, blah. No, it's actually very good. It's got like a smoky barbecue richness. It almost has a beefy quality to it. It transforms it from fish almost to like meat. Wow, incredible. Moving on.
All in all, this joins the ranks as an A tier, and we have one more spot to go. I think this has to be the item that's blown up the most. If you've ever been on the internet looking for food, you've probably seen this mochi. I've been enamored by its process for years.
Like I said, most of the stuff that I've seen or so, I like I said, I don't follow social media stuff, so I assume it's on TikTok or something like that or whatever. I have no idea about most of these dishes.
Never had fresh mochi before, and I get to actually
Our Unk can't
witness it
compete
and
with that
taste it in
Unk.
person.
True.
That happened way faster than I thought it would, to be honest with you. You can have street food in Japan anywhere. We're in a deer park. We have deer. I have mochi. This is mine. No, this is mine. You can't have this. Yes, bow. Bow. You can't eat this. I can't give it to you. Okay, all right, he gave up. We're gonna try it. Here we go. Mmm.
Right? Oh, I'm scared now. You're really close.
You're very calm for being scared. I would have ran. Really phenomenal. First of all, perfect chew. So smooth. And also soft. A lot of people in America who have never had like truly fresh mochi. They're used to like almost like a very hard, waxy mochi. This, on the other hand, is like a pillow.
What the fuck? What? Really? I've had mochi that's not like that, what he just said. Hard fucking, no, I have not. What?
Like bite into it and it's so soft. It's almost like you're laying into like one of those like 5 million count thread Egyptian pillows. But
yeah, that's the mochi that I've always eaten or so. That's literally the mochi that it's supposed to be nice and soft. It just feels like you're just like, oh my god, dude, it's like a pillow or something like that, you know?
Mouth.
The mochi being pounded at the shop, it's not really the show for people to watch. They do it while the mochi is still steaming hot because they want to achieve this really soft, beautiful texture.
And then you have that beautiful sweet bean paste in the center, the toasty, roasty soybean flour on the outside. This is a phenomenal bite. We're peeing over here. Fresh mochi? Immediate S. This one is truly worth the hype. Fresh mochi is incomparable to anything else you'll ever try. It's a textural wonderland you truly cannot replicate without that craftsmanship that it takes to pound that mochi over and over and over every single day. That's gonna create something that is truly unique and delicious. I wish I had it near me. But wait, we didn't finish here. What was the best S tier item? We got this list. Here's all the S tiers. Looks great. But for me, the best one I had and the one I think I'm gonna seek out the next time I come to Japan is the okonomiyaki curry pun. That one was crazy. I've always wondered why everyone, including myself, is so obsessed with Japanese food, and it's because this country perfects everything. It's a true commitment to making food delicious, and only a place with people with big hearts and attention to detail can do that, and it's earned them a place in the Food Hall of Fame. Subscribe. Love ya. Bye.
Okay. I would laugh. He picked the kumkoi. I was thinking of the egg sandwich, to be honest. But I kind of you know, I'm not gonna lie, to be honest. It's weird how he just said like American mochi tastes like whatever he just said specifically. I was like, what the fuck? I've never had mochi like that in my entire life. Like I've gotten mochi from granted they're like my local Asian stores and everything like that, but they were never. That's a weird description or so to have as for a mochi from America or something, or American mochi anyways. Mine is never like that. No siree. Nope, never had anything like that in that sort of nature. Mine's always been like that, like very soft and almost like it's like so soft and it just does feel like it's like a pillow or something like that, you know? That's why. That's weird. But anyways, that's the end of the video. You guys can comment, like, subscribe, do all that fancy jazzy stuff. Subscribe! Support your girl out here, you know? Trying to reach, you know? We're trying to reach 20K before the end of the year, you know? Hopefully we can, because that'd be really nice and everything. But if it doesn't happen, oh well, it is what it is. So, but yeah, anyways, that's the end video. And who knows, maybe one of these days we'll get to try them out. I'd be curious, okay? Because I have local Asian places, right? That literally have these kinds of things. Not all of these, right? Not every single one of them, but some of these or so. And I'd be curious to see when I fly over there to Japan in the far off future. But I will eat the food over here, or like some of the foods that were in this video, into over there and try them out and see if they are the same or they're better. But yeah, anyways, that's the end of the video, and peace.